Is Halo Infinite worth saving? As the popularity of the game continues to drop, currently sitting right at 37th when it comes to most played games on Xbox, it's not really engaging a lot of people. And with multiple projects currently in the works for the next Halo title, it doesn't really seem like Halo Studios are willing to put the effort into the game. But you still need interest in the franchise as a whole for people to get excited for our new Halo game. That's where our boy Rebs Gaming came in with his idea of how to re-engage players for the Halo franchise, because you need that popularity before the new game comes out. Suggesting you can easily regain a lot of interest back into Halo Infinite by starting the summer update with an exciting new playlist, XP challenges for new playlists, a cool armor set that can be unlocked for free in the Battle Pass, and cool exchange items. While that has certainly proven to be an engaging aspect of live service games, we see this all the time with Call of Duty and Fortnite, but Halo isn't those type of games, and Halo Studios have tried this and we've seen the outcome already. Because through all of these operations that we've had through Halo Infinite and also the previous seasons, like there was cool armor sets and cool unlocks to have in the game. Even back when they were doing full seasons, there were really great armor sets for people to unlock and enjoy, especially the winter update when it came to all like the Halo Reach themed armor. This stuff was fantastic and what people really wanted. And what about having cool items to unlock within the exchange for free, right? Well, we've had the Ghost of Reach helmet in there for 75,000 credits, which I broke out the math. It takes some serious grinding to earn it. I rarely see anybody online actually using this helmet. But what about exciting new game modes, things that you can actually do in the game, right? Well, we do have this new mode coming in called Seek and Deploy, which is a playoff kind of like what Counter-Strike but in Halo, which seems really interesting. But the thing is, again, it's another Forge-made mode, kind of just making do with what is already in the game. And even when Halo tried out new exciting game modes, right, that were never played before in the franchise, people didn't really engage with it. Take, for example, Last Spartan Standing, which people really enjoyed, right? And it was removed soon after Season 2, back when seasonality was the big thing for Halo and people were talking and playing the game. And Sketch said here specifically, saying that Last Spartan Standing was by far the least played playlist by a huge margin, as in people are just not engaging with those kind of things. And I have to say, mainly it's because, well, it's just more of what we have already had in Halo, just vaguely mixed up. It doesn't really change anything about the gameplay or how Halo is presented or played or anything like that. It's just like a different variation of it to maintain the current player base rather than actually re-engaging old players or gaining new ones. Though there is something Halo Studios can do, which they haven't done previously, which has been proven in other games to do well to engage players. And Rebs Gaming talks about this, saying, mentioning about double XP weekends. And that certainly would help, because with the recent operations, we don't get double XP tokens like we did with the traditional battle passes that were within Halo Infinite. So there is really no way for you to unlock double XP. Unless you were like me, who bought a ton of Monster Energy drinks back in the day and saved up double XP tokens while earning them in the battle pass. I currently have 238 save double XP tokens. And this idea similarly has worked with other games. Think of like Call of Duty, for example. When you look at the Steam DB charts, you see all the parts are labeled FW. These are free weekends. You can see that they get massive boosts in player counts every single time there is a free weekend, because it's a temporary thing where people get to play the game and try it out. But Halo can't do that, because it's free to play. And while double XP would be a great way to re-engage players, but it would only cater to people who really care about unlocking things or ranking up to max rank in Halo Infinite, which aren't that many people. The true way to really re-engage players with the franchise is to give them something they've never had before. And it can't be just some simple game mode, it has to be something big. Again, look at this Call of Duty player count on here on Steam. You see where all the peaks are? We're at the release of Warzone 2.0. A complete fresh start when it comes to that game mode. But even then, with seasonal updates, with new content, playlists, and new maps, which is so much more than what Halo was getting, the population still decreases. And the next big spike you see, Modern Warfare 3. And even with new seasonal updates, new content, the population still declines. Wait until Black Ops 6 releases. And what's the big thing each one of those games has that doesn't get any additional content? You see a big player drop off. It's campaign content. And Microsoft already made this assessment back in 2022. If you guys remember the reporting from Jason Schreier, where the big layoffs happened back in January of 23 for 343, now Halo Studios, which laid off most of the people when it came to the animations and also the campaign team, because they didn't see the investment worth it because of the engine difficulties and the mass amount of talent they were losing after the launch of the game. This is why we saw Halo Studios make the switch to Unreal Engine, have a whole new suite of people and still hiring new people, because those are the two biggest issues with Halo Infinite's development, was the engine difficulties and the upper management, now both gone from Halo Studios. So with no possibilities to drastically change up the gameplay experience of Halo, and no ability to add in campaign DLC which would attract the general gaming audience back to the franchise, Halo Infinite is just kinda cooked. Do you think there are any chances for Halo Infinite to re-engage people into the Halo franchise to get ready for the next Halo experience? Or do you think nostalgia and brand recognition alone can carry this franchise to the next game? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far in the video, I hope I earned your like, maybe in a subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.